I work with so many artists at all different levels. And I think there's so many different avenues that you can use Etsy to elevate your business, to be another income stream, really at any level. It's not limiting. And so I'd love to kind of pick your brain about that. But like, let's start with like, why Etsy? Why do you love Etsy over other platforms? Like, why do you specifically coach Etsy?
Yes, such a good question. So I love Etsy because from my experience and from working with my clients, it is just a platform that once you learn how to optimize it, once you learn how to master it, it does the marketing for you. So when we think about like Instagram and having our own website, I 100% believe that every small business should have that, right? Every artist should have that. If you're serious about creating and selling what you create and impacting other people's lives with what you make, we have to have an Instagram, we have to have a website. We have to be on all the different channels because it's truly a game of how do we get in front of more people, right? How do we just have maximum impact and get this product, this artwork in front of more people? So while most people focus on Instagram and website, they leave Etsy on the table and they don't even consider it, or they've tried it and they didn't learn how to optimize it, so they gave up, or they've just heard horror stories from other small businesses, so they don't even consider it and they're literally leaving money on the table. So when I look at my business for plant-based beauty, my organic skincare business, I started on Etsy, but then I really focused on Instagram. I focused on my website. I focused on Pinterest. I focused on email marketing. I focused on selling on Fair. I focused on all of those avenues, but I never turned Etsy off. A lot of people, once they get their own website, they're like, oh, I don't need Etsy anymore. But for me, it was running in the background, consistently bringing customers to me, that I'm like, why would I ever turn this off? It's an entire different audience of people that aren't following me on Instagram, don't have access to my direct website, don't know about me. So let me keep this going for the lifetime of my business to get in front of those people. So to answer why Etsy, why do I love Etsy? Once you learn how to optimize it, it does the marketing for you. It's going to continue to bring new customers to you that aren't on your Instagram, aren't on your website, continue to give you more exposure. And Etsy customers are loyal customers. So if they love your product, they're going to come back, buy for themselves, buy for friends and family. And it turns into this beautiful passive income revenue stream because you don't have to do the marketing. You don't have to get people there. Etsy does that for you. So as long as you know how to optimize it, it's just a beautiful revenue stream to have in your business. And that's why I love talking all things Etsy.
No, I completely agree.